It's sure enough dynamite.
Dynamite, 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 dynamite.
The Polynesian Panthers were founded in the inner city of Auckland on the 16th of June 1971 by 6 young Pacific Islander men named Fred Smith, Nura Tavan, Paul Dope, Von Schriff, Eddie Williams, and Will Henonia. So at the time, many Pacific Islander youth were supported by the Maori political initiative, such as the Banston Point occupation and Wellingtongi Day protests, and gained skills in political lobbying and even processes, which they used to raise the profile of Pacific people in New Zealand. Because of the working class background of its members and the movement, it concerned itself with real issues relating to unequal pay and unsatisfactory work conditions for Pacific Islanders, and really for everybody, but starting with Pacific Islanders. David Lang served as the Panthers' legal advisor from 1971 until 1976 and created a legal aid booklet on their behalf. Fun fact, David Lang would actually go on to be a prime minister from the 1980s to 1984 or 6, being like the 31st prime minister. He will be prime minister soon in the future, in the next 4 years. Headquarters were established in Pron Sabi, and the Polynesian Panthers began to organize activities. Among these were homework centers for Pacific children, visiting Pacific Islander prisons, as well as providing transport for their families to visit these prisons, running programs to educate Pacific Islander youth on their right, and running programs to educate the Pacific Islanders on their rights as New Zealand citizens, and protesting the evacuation of the tenants in poor communities by private security firms. Within a few years, the movement had expanded to national chapters within South Auckland, I don't know how it's possible, Christchurch, the capital, and even Dunedin. I think that's Pekila, I think that's Mardila, not Pakihala, yeah? As well as several chapters in prison itself. The Polynesian Panthers protested the controversial yet highly effective Dawn Raid, which was introduced in 1973. The raids involved police storming the homes of people who overstayed their temporary work visa, typically at dawn. The majority of the people who overstayed such visas were from the UK, Australia, and even South Africa. The dawn raids actually disproportionately targeted overstayers of Polynesian and Pacific Islander heritage, so anyone with brown skin basically. In protest, the Polynesian Panther members were organizing raids on the homes of the prominent politicians who were in favor of the policy, and by raid they basically mean surround them and chant the whatever slogan they would like through their megaphone. The government dawn raids ended in less than 2 weeks after the Panthers began their own counter raids. Terry! In 1975, the Panthers also started to use a task force known as the Police Investigation Group Patrol, or Pig Patrol, which was to respond to aggressive policies in New Zealand police force towards Pacific Islanders. Policies of the police at the time included frequently approaching Pacific Islanders and asking to see their passport. Anyone who did not have their passport on their person at this time could be taken to prison and held there until their passport was provided by their family or loved one or even cousin Ted. Convoys of police vehicles were frequently approaching bars that were frequented by Pacific Islanders, and they were accused of provoking fights. In response, the Pig Patrol monitored police convoys and even phoned in their location. The last major activism undertaken by the Panthers was the protest of the 1981 skateboard tour. Panther member Tugole Nis was imprisoned for his role in the protests. Founding Panther members Ilunia was then arrested for helping organize the protest as well and faced 10 years in prison if convicted. Following their 2 trials, he was found not guilty, as were the partially attributed to Desmond Tutu, flying from South Africa specifically to act as the character witness for the Panthers. After describing the Panthers as liberators and defenders of human rights, especially for the Polynesians, and attributing their actions as playing a role to end the apartheid in South Africa, a journey took 1 hour and 10 minutes to find Ilona was not guilty. A jury took 1 hour and 10 minutes to find Ilonia not guilty. As he was leaving the courthouse, Ilonia states that police threatened him with violence, resulting him to return to Tonga for his safety. Most of the Panthers' duties at the time were organized by Ilonia. His departure from New Zealand effectively resulted in the end of the organization. But don't let his brief yet tenuous run fool you. The later years of 2006. In 2006, Panther members released a book to mark the 35th anniversary of the Polynesian Panther movement. On the 12th of September 2004, on the 12th of September 2009, the Polynesian Panthers had a special evening in Auckland to honor American Black Panther revolutionary and artist Emory Douglas during his International Artist in Residency in Auckland University in Elman School for Fine Arts. And finally, in 2010, a documentary film made by Nevek Ilonia, the niece of Willie Ilonia, was released to tell the story of the Polynesian Panthers, and it was shown on Maori Television, New Zealand documentary slot. And that's probably where you're going to get all the footage for the Polynesian Panthers from. So, yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed another exciting episode of Down Under. But not Down Under. Down Under to the left. No, Down Under to the right. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something, yeah. And I hope you enjoyed yourself. I have a friend who's New Zealand, and he'll probably punch me in the face if I go to New Zealand for that terrible accent. I'm sorry, Caleb, but it had to be done, Mr. Roy, yeah. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Hope I wasn't too fast. And I might try to do the beginning a bit better, but not bad, Mr. Child, not bad. 8 minutes, not bad at all. Anyway, guys, remember your human rights. Protests and Black Lives Matter is our cucks, while the BPP is a Chad. Remember that. Anyway, guys, hope you learned something. Don't be a simp to the BLM. Be a cuck to the BAP. Bro, that doesn't even make any sense. Think for yourself. Learn something. Remember, Johnny's out there with a big here. He got like 2 people here. You know, New Zealand took Samoa in World War I during 1914. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going back to Samoa. Right. Dingadoo, didgeridoo. We don't do that here. We just got sheep and butter. And Ben and Juno. Alright, goodbye. Auckland's not even the capital of New Zealand. What kind of crikey shit is that?